Hey everyone. So today we're going to take a look at a really fascinating initiative called the stAI project. It's a cutting-edge effort that aims to solve a huge challenge in education: how to prevent students from leaving school too early. It's a pretty ambitious project, and it's co-funded by the ERASMUS Plus program of the European Union.
So how does this AI tool actually work? Well, in this explainer, we're going to walk through a hypothetical but super practical scenario that really brings the technology to life. Let's get started. You know what? It all boils down to this one huge question. Early leaving is a massive challenge, and the real key is spotting those students who are struggling, often in silence, before things get to a breaking point. So how do we see the signs before it's too late? To really get a feel for this, let's meet the main person in our case study. We're going to call him Juan. So meet Juan. He's a typical high school student, 15 years old, in the 9th grade. And his story is really going to show us how a system like stAI can go way beyond just abstract data to actually support a real person with their own unique challenges. Think of the stAI system as an early warning system. It's working in the background, ethically monitoring key indicators in real time to figure out a student's risk of what's officially known as early leaving from education and training, or ELET for short. And look, that isn't just some academic jargon. We're talking about something that can literally shape the rest of a student's life. In Juan's case, a few different data points came together and triggered an alert. So, what did the system find? It flagged 4 key things. And it's not just one of these, right? It's how they all come together that paints the picture. First up, his attendance. A sudden drop, with unjustified absences hitting 20% in the last month. Then, his grades. They're taking a significant hit in core subjects like math and Portuguese. Third, his teachers are noticing a change in his behavior. He's seeming disinterested, not participating. And finally, there's a contextual factor about his home life. The real power of the AI is seeing these patterns, connecting these dots that a busy teacher, juggling dozens of students, might not be able to see on their own. Okay, so the system has raised a red flag. But what happens next? How does this data turn into something a teacher can actually use? Because the whole point here isn't to create some complicated dashboard. It's all about making it simple and direct. It's amazing, really. A teacher or an IT facilitator can just ask a question in plain everyday language, just like you see here. You don't need to be a coding whiz or a data scientist. It's designed to be accessible for everyone. And the answer that comes back? It's just as clear and direct. The AI flags Joao as high risk. But, and this is the cool part, it doesn't just stop there. It gives this simple visual summary that immediately connects the dots, linking his falling grades to his rising absences. It's like insight in an instant. You know, just identifying the risk is only half the battle, right? I'd argue the most powerful part of this tool is what it does next. It gives prescriptive, actionable recommendations that actually empower teachers to step in and make a difference. And this is where it gets really incredible. This slide just perfectly sums up the whole approach of the stAI system. It's not just some generic "you need to study more" advice. I mean, look at this plan. Step 1 is about targeted academic help for math to build his confidence back up. Step 2 is all about that crucial human connection and active listening session. And Step 3 brings in the wider context involving parents or support services. It's a complete, customized plan that hits all of Juan's specific needs, giving the teacher a really clear roadmap. And this whole process, it really gets to the heart of what the stAI project is all about. This is about creating a powerful partnership, a synergy between technology and, the irreplaceable wisdom of a real human teacher. And to back this up, the project even has a complementary unplugged tool. It's called the decision tree. Think of it as a practical step-by-step guide. It could be on paper or digital that helps teachers adapt what they're doing right there in the classroom and make sure all those AI insights actually lead to real-world action. And really, this is the key takeaway, the main point of this whole thing. The student AI tool isn't designed to replace teachers, not at all. It acts as a partner, one that empowers them to do what they do best: connect with, understand, and support their students. But now they can do it faster and even more effectively, thanks to these data-driven insights. So, that leaves us with this final thought. The potential here goes way beyond just helping one student. If we can empower educators with this kind of deep, data-driven insight, we could open up a whole new world of personalized education. And the question we have to ask is, how many futures could we change, one student at a time?